Hey Aries, welcome to your reading of what your soulmate's doing in quarantine. Okay, I will do a reading with the normal decks so that everybody's taste is met. So as you can see from the pictures, these cards may not be to everybody's taste. They are a little bit racy. So if you're easily offended, please do click off because I don't want, to offend you in any sort of way. Okay, let's see what's going on, Aries. Right now, I feel like this Knight of Earth, Eight of Earth here, Ace of Water, and the Page of Fire here, okay? So straight away I can see somebody has been taking their sweet time to come forward to make this love offer towards you here. But right now, that's what they're working on. They're working on starting something new, initiating a conversation so that they can then work towards this goal of this love here, okay, with this Ace of Cups. The page is about starting something new, starting something exciting. So this could be very racy messages that they're trying to get your attention, but they're working towards you here, okay? That's what they're doing in quarantine. They're growing. They're being very cautious and very slow in their actions. It could be that it's an earth sign, but they may have even been burnt before by you. So now that's why they want to take their time. They could even be just trying to work on themselves, work on money and, their career. But initially, their goal here, what they have in mind is to initiate this love offer towards you here. They're working on a way to make the offer, to work their courage up, because the Knight of Earth, I love the Knight of Earth. He's very slow, but he lays an actual pentacle, right? This person is trying to be practical about how they offer their love to you. So they're trying to be maybe even funny. So if somebody's like trying to conversate with you, trying to make you laugh, that's probably what they're trying to do. They're trying to lead their way, make you fall in love with them or something here. 10 of Wands, the burden's got too much. The feeling's too much that they're pushed to actually do something. So before, you could have been like, I haven't spoke to this person in a year, 8 years even, 1 year, 10 years. And now all of a sudden they just have this Page of Fire energy because the pressure's become too much. The message from the divine is pushing them to no longer be overly cautious, basically telling them it's safe to love. If you know the romance angel cards, it's telling them it's safe to love. So go ahead and initiate, okay? So it's becoming too much. The feeling's becoming too much for them in quarantine. Not talking to you, not communicating their love for you here. So let's see, they're trying to drop the burden of non-communication. So they have been, if they haven't spoken to you in a long time, please do bear in mind, you will have changed, especially if it's year or years. They will have changed. So if you are interested, be open, forget the burdens of the past. That's the 10 of Wands there. And start it new with the Page of Fire, okay? That's an opportunity for an exciting new beginning. The Emperor here, don't be stubborn. The Emperor can go two ways. It can be an abundant new beginning, or it can be somebody resisting change, okay? They could have been doing this in the past, but now they have this overwhelming urge to come forward. Knights are about movement, okay? So with the 10 of Wands, it's this overwhelming urge to actually move now in the direction they've been working towards with the 8 of Pentacles, and that's towards the Ace of Cups, love, and this fresh start. So make sure it is a fresh start, okay? Don't try and bring these wands with you, right? Don't try and bring this burden with you, or be stubborn or full of ego because they were before. You know, it's going to get the connection nowhere. And I understand the temptation to be like, well, you did that to me in the past, but it just won't serve any purpose to either of you. If you're not interested in being together, you know, say that. The punishment, yeah, that's just what I was talking about. I feel like they'll come forward and try and initiate, but you might try and dish out your own punishment sort of thing if you felt like they didn't get their karma. You may have felt like they got to go away, live their best life, and now try and return to you, so you want to punish them. But I don't think it's the right thing to do here. If you don't want to be with them, you don't want to add up your karma, you just want to say, you know, thank you, I respect you speaking to me, but I'm not interested. If you want the higher ground, that's how you get it, right? Take on the beautiful qualities of the Emperor, not the negative qualities of the Emperor. The Emperor is in the heart of the reading. That's why it's most important here. There's a huge chance for some new love affair to begin, for somebody to come forward and get over their own pride and ego. So this, your soulmate in quarantine is like getting over their own ego, getting out of their own way, because it's feeling too much now, that they have to push forward and reach out, talk here, let their love be known. This punishment card, I definitely feel like you could have felt like you was the one that bad things were happening to all the time. You're always punished. And that would have been what you needed to learn on your journey. They needed to learn that, you know, they could lose you forever by walking away or whatever they did here. But they've grown, and I see you've grown too. So I just wanted to say, bear that in mind, that there's growth here with the 8 of Earth, right? And a love can grow from this. Leave the past in the past if that's what you want. Okay, you're not being punished. Sometimes the wake-up call is very painful. And we have the Sun now. So with the Sun, this is like clarity and healing. And it's telling us you've had an opportunity to heal. They've had an opportunity to heal. Yes, it probably came and felt like punishment, you know, from the divine. Why did we break up? Why did we argue? Why did all these things have to happen? Why did they have to take so long coming back? It felt more like a punishment than a divine love. I get it. But now you'll have hindsight. You'll have clarity and healing, and you can make a decision. Do you want to stay? Do you want to go? Are you going to give them a chance? You know, that's always with you or your soulmate. It's free will. Okay, so you can now spread your wings and fly. Or if this is somebody who broke up with you and you feel like they're taking too long to come back to you, you know, it reminds me of that song Butterfly. You know, if you truly return to me, we was meant to be, sort of thing. Spread your wings and fly. I think there's a verse in it as well about flying close to the sun, and that's what I'm seeing here in this card, but I'm not sure, I can't remember it. But you could even have been worried that, you know, if they're flying close to the sun, they might get burnt. So initially you may have had like a concern about them going away and maybe they won't come back, maybe they'll get hurt on their journey. So you might have tried to wake them up here with this shaking of them. Wake up, we're meant to be together. And, you know, they ignored it because of the Emperor and their stubbornness. And it may have felt, like I said, like a punishment to be separated from this person. But now imagine this person evolved and grown. This is ascension. This is rising up. So imagine your soulmate growing. How much better you would enjoy each other. So yeah, leave the past in the past. If you want something new or you want this clarity and healing, I feel like you know, you're going to get the answers here to all your questions, and they do come from within. That is hindsight. It's after the fact. You have the understanding, you have the clarity with the Sun. The Sun is a very positive card, so throughout all this journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, you now have this positivity coming in with the Sun. Yeah, 3 of Cups, union. They want you back here. This is a yes card. So I feel like if this person's asking you back, you're going to say yes. Or if you're asking them back, they're going to say yes. Because you've both grown, you've both changed here. And there's some celebrations coming. There's some happiness coming here. Even apart, there is happiness, okay? Queen of Air, and what knowledge and growth, right, that you've gained from this. It showed just what I said, ascension, and it often happens when I'm reading, because I'm reading energy and channeling. So the cards will usually reflect what I previously just said. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, this knowledge that you've gained, this clarity, this hindsight after the fact that you've been on your journey, grown, and they've been on their journey and grown as well. So if you take away anything from this reading, take away the fact that you can't judge them on their past mistakes, because that's the past. Okay, we can never get the past back. All we can do is wait for a person to grow, ascend, and hope they do. And you may have had to do it apart. It may have been a breakup that caused you to start ascending, and it may have been the absence of you that caused them to start ascending. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Right? So it's gaining new perspective. You now see the eyes, you now see through the eyes of the teacher. That is both of you. You've both really grown here and gained something wonderful. And if you're going to have the opportunity now to come back together with the Three of Cups, but with that extra knowledge. And it's such a beautiful thing, guys. Good luck.